Hey guys, my name's Tchoi and welcome to my hotel room. I'm in beautiful Edmonton right now. What inspired this video today was the resurgence of Cobra Kai. So one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid was The Karate Kid, or my brother-in-law teaches an after-school program. And once in a while, I'll go out and help because I like being around kids. So I was introduced to the kids, and one of the kids raised their hand and he said, "Is that the guy from Karate Kid?" And here I was going to be very flattered because they thought I was Ralph Macchio. I'm the Karate Kid, yeah. He's like, no, Mr. Miyagi. And I was like, oh no. So it really showed my age. I guess I don't have as much hair as Ralph Macchio did back in the movie, so that's probably why they called me Mr. Miyagi. But anyways, I'll take that because he was a master. I'm very, very passionate about Jiu Jitsu, and it really transfers well over business. And I'll talk to you about 5 different points of how Jiu Jitsu has helped my business. The first thing is perseverance. Jiu Jitsu has taught me not to give up and to know when to push forward and to dedicate yourself to something. Because once you dedicate yourself to a certain task or to a certain business, inevitably it will get better and it'll just take time. The second thing that I've learned through Jiu-Jitsu, something that I learned very early on, is how to fail fast. So failing fast is very, very important, not only in Jiu-Jitsu, but in business. When I first started off, I was tapping multiple times in a 3-minute or 5-minute round. Instead of getting frustrated every time I tapped or every time I got submitted, I tried to learn something from that. Another strategy that I learned about failing is also failing forward. So failing fast and failing forward. The failing forward means that once you fail, you don't just do the same mistake again. Failing forward means taking that mistake or that learning and you've propelled yourself to the next level. The third one that I really emphasize is being coachable. So if you're not coachable in jiu-jitsu or in life or in business, it's really hard for you to succeed. So being coachable means being open to your critics. In jiu-jitsu, I need to be coachable because I need to listen to my coach. I need to apply what the coach said in that particular scenario and to take that learning and apply it to the mat. Business is the same thing. In fact, one of the first videos I do, and I'm fairly new to this video and I'm really trying to apply these principles to these videos, but a classic example for being coachable is the first video. The title of the video was driving and spitballing. I had like a 6-minute video and I thought like, hey, this is a great video. People are going to be super interested in what I say. I showed it to my wife and she said, "Hun, I don't think so. It's too long." And I said, "What are you talking about? It's too long." She's like, it's too long. People don't want to hear you ramble. And it made me think, at first I was kind of reserved. I didn't want to be coachable at that point because it felt like it was the right thing for me. But I opened up my mind and I said, you know what? She's looking at it through a different perspective. I need to appreciate where she's coming from. I need to understand what she's saying. I need to now apply that to my video. Fourth one, committing and doing. So a lot of times they'll talk about an idea, but they don't execute. They don't do. Classic example in my jiu-jitsu class a couple weeks ago, myself, my training partner, we're trying to break down a move and we're trying to figure out how to do it and we're talking. And my coach, big shout out to Coach Mark McClure. He's an amazing guy. Coach Mark was on the side just observing and finally he said, "Guys, just do it." And sure enough, after the second or third try, we started getting better immediately. So my training partner and I, we could have talked ad nauseum about how to break down this move, but really it's by doing that we learned. This new endeavor that I have, this YouTube channel, I talked about it a lot, even though my videos aren't going to be like the YouTube videos where you see 1 million subscribers, where you see like tens of millions of views, and those people do exist. I have to start somewhere. And this is my somewhere. The last thing is very important, and I hope I don't have to do this quite so soon, but knowing when to tap or knowing when to cut the cord. These are all very important things. So in jiu-jitsu, if you don't tap, the consequences are dire. You might go unconscious if somebody's choking you. You might break a limb. You might break a wrist. Bad things will happen when you don't know when to tap. In business, sometimes you just need to know when to say, enough is enough. We just cannot go on. We're leaking too much money, or this isn't working. No matter how much time you've invested in something, you need to know when to pull the cord or when to tap in business. So that last step of knowing when to pull the cord or when to tap, I think is just as important as everything else. So my thought on jiu-jitsu and business, we want people to persevere. We want people to fail forward, to be coachable, to commit in doing, and knowing when to say enough is enough. There you go, guys. I'll talk to you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm starting to get better at this little hook at the end, but don't forget to subscribe. And you want to make sure you press on that bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos that I post. All right, guys, thanks a lot for your support. I really do appreciate it and look forward to better videos.